Let's see. Uh,
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Muslim Entrepreneurs. It's me, Jafar, as well as Mahid on the line.
Hello, everybody.
What's good? What's good?
Greetings.
What's going on, Mahid? How you doing, man? You good?
I'm doing well on this fine, what is it, Monday evening? Monday evening.
Is it Monday? Man, time is going by fast, man. It's ridiculous.
Feels like a Friday, man. Every day feels like a Friday, man.
It's like a Friday for some reason. What's up with that? Because I'm waiting for Abu Mujahid. Abu Mujahid, last year, remember we were talking about dropshipping? So Abu Mujahid came out with this dalil that you can't dropship. It's haram to dropship.
Yeah, I was convinced that it was haram, but now he's coming today saying it's halal. I would like to see his proof.
Yeah. Let me share it to you in the back chat as well. The proof. He actually sent it to us. Here it is right here. And I'll read it. I'll read it out too. Put it in the back chat right here. There you go, man. See that right there.
All right, it's not curated. Okay. He makes a deal to sell perfumes and he imports them. Okay. Well, we'll let him explain it. I'm just going to read it quickly. Some transactions are subject to conditions, which must be adhered to in order for the transaction to be permissible and valid. Anything in advance, let him pay in advance for a specified measure and a specified rate to be delivered at a specified time. Okay. So can we explain what dropshipping is? Because I'm not really sure.
Yeah, so that's what I was going
to
do
next. What is dropshipping?
All right, so basically dropshipping is, for example, let's say I have a store, right, online. And the store that I have online, I'm selling, let's say, shoes, right? So I'm selling like Jordans, I'm selling Yeezys, and Pharrell Williams shoes and so that. Now, here's the thing. Now, what I could do is I could buy a whole bunch of shoes, pay $10,000-$15,000 of shoes, right? And keep it in my warehouse or a place where I can stash them, and then I can sell it and then ship them out. Or what I can do is I can list the product. Let's say I already have a supplier that supplies it to me, for wholesale price. And what I can do is I can take the picture and the information, the description. I can post it on my store, and when I sell it, the money comes to me, and then I go to my supplier. I order it to my supplier, and my supplier ships it to my customer.
Gotcha.
So what's happening is that the money's coming to you, and you take your percent of the money, and the rest of that money going to that supplier to ship out the product. Now, what Abu Mujahid was saying was that you can't do that because you don't have the product, so you can't take the money from them. But the thing is that if you read this one, they don't have the product either. They're importing it, but they're also giving a specific date that they're going to be shipping it, and they're actually going to get the product that they're paying for. It's just that they're buying in advance.
Right.
So let me show you guys.
I remember reading a hadith. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. What was it?
Yeah, I remember reading a hadith that says that wasn't. There was a hadith that said, "Whoever pays for anything in advance, let him pay in advance for a specified measure and a specified weight, to be delivered at a specified time."
Yeah. So if you say 2 day
So would that be
shipping,
against?
no. So if you're doing 2 day shipping, right, then you can get that in 2 days, right? So you are giving a specific time that you're getting that product in.
Okay, I was under the impression that drop shipping was where you don't have you don't have it, but you're selling it online, and when the person buys it, then you sell it.
Yeah, but with drop shipping, you're authorized to sell it though. It's not like you're not it's not like you're not authorized to sell the product, and you're just selling it without any kind of way to get that product. And when you get that money, you give them something totally different, and you don't give it to them on time.
Oh, okay. So the issue here is the time, the time that they get it.
Yeah, so the price must be paid in advance in full, and no part of it should be delayed. If the price of the part of it is delayed, then the transaction will be akin to selling debt for debt, which the scholars have stated is prohibited. The product must be described in detail. So, of course, you are describing it in detail like we do. There will be no dispute between the seller and the buyer later on. When the product is delivered, as for unimportant details and do not concern the purchaser of affect the price, they do not need to be mentioned, and there does not have to be agreement on them. So the price can't change once you ship it to them. The date and time of delivery should be stipulated so that both parties will be committed to it, and there will be no room for dispute between them.
Gotcha. Okay. So what if there's something wrong with the shipping, and it doesn't make it on time?
Yeah, as long as you're transparent with the buyer that load is being delayed.
Gotcha.
This is all about that, right? But the thing is that 2 day shipping is pretty common nowadays when you're purchasing and selling. Oh, here's I'm gonna try right here. Assalamu alaikum, brother.
الله وبركاته بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد.
Yo. So we're talking about the deal you brought out.
Whoa, hang on, mate. Hang on. Steady on. Where's the channel for this thing, bro?
Mr. Entrepreneur?
Yeah, man.
Bro, I'm hurt that you don't have us all subscribed, bro. Look at that. You see that, Abu Jahid? You don't got us subscribed, bro.
Oh, hang on, mate. Hang on. Getting ahead of yourself again. I was the reason I'm surprised is because I was subscribed. See what I did there?
Oh man, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Brother, honestly, what I did.
Well, maybe you didn't put on the
notifications. Yeah, notifications.
No. It's not coming up on my subscription button. You know when all the recent ones come up, that button.
Oh man, you must unsubscribe me, bro.
Bro, I don't remember unsubscribing, bro. You must have done something.
I must have pissed you off one day or something.
Yeah, just put it in the thing here in this back chat.
I just did. To the back chat.
Big up brother Abdullah in the chat.
Abdullah, salam, brother.
Yeah. So, is there no live chat for this? Oh, there is. Yeah?
There's live chat.
Oh, no, this is weird. It says I'm subscribed already, but it's not coming up.
You gotta put on the notifications.
Yeah, it must be that. Yeah. Must be that. No.
Made of camels, or you want? What does that mean, brother?
Hmm. What do you mean?
No, Mr. Abdullah in the chat saying something.
Bro, this is annoying. I can't find this thing, man. It's
So
in
how
the
you
back
doing,
chat.
brother Abdullah? How you doing, brother?
Am I blocked or something? Anyway,
I'm not black, bro.
okay, I'm in. Cool.
You in?
So we got a thing here, yeah? Brother Walid is in the chat as well. Yo, I did not expect him to come through.
He wants to get educated, make that money, bro, make that
He wants to.
paper.
He wants to make. He wants to make money so he can go do hijrah and leave.
Allahu
Do hijrah
Barak.
to Somalia. Yes,
Allahu
sir.
Barak.
We have Sass Hacks here. Who's that?
So is this about SAS hacks? We got SAS hacks in the building.
SAS is another word. SAS is basically a software as a subscription.
Mm.
That's
Oh,
actually
that's a robot.
huh?
Is that a bot?
No, I think that's Aaron. Aaron, is that you, Aaron? How you doing, Aaron? Yeah, I think that's Aaron.
Software as a service. Okay, awesome.
So the topic today is drop shipping. Okay. Interesting. Very.
So Abu Jai, last year you said that yeah, CeeLo is Aaron, bro. Aaron, you know our marketing guru, the marketing guru. No, you know Aaron, right?
Nope.
Yes, indeed. Yes. It's a good brother here, Aaron. Yes. Greetings.
Okay, so Abu Jai, last year you said that when I was teaching you how to do dropshipping, you said that it was not permissible to do dropshipping.
I did, yes. And recently I've been doing some readings in from the Orthodox sort of Sunni sources, Islam QA, etc., where we just bring Quran, Sunnah to come to conclusions about our sort of daily lives, whether it be business, family, religious, anything. And it seems there is a way, but I haven't come to an exact strategy. So I'd be happy to listen to you, and inshallah we can cross-reference it with the sources, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, definitely. Because I read what you sent me that day,
Yeah.
and it was in line with what we do already with dropshipping. We had to get full description. We take the money ahead of time, and we do give them the dates that they'll get the product in.
Alhamdulillah. And there's
Yeah,
a level of certainty between the purchaser and us, right?
right.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely looking positive, alhamdulillah. But I need to definitely keep going with it, see what happens, inshallah. But yeah, there is something called, like you said, bay as salam in Islam, which is something we should look at, inshallah.
Yeah, definitely. So like I said, when I was reading it, I was putting it together, like as in contact to how we sell in dropshipping. And for example, let's go over the site. It said that right here, the price must be paid in advance in full, and no part of it should be delayed. Because if the price or part is delayed, then the transaction will be akin to selling debt for debt, which scholars have stated is prohibited. But the key thing in here that I read was number two. The product must be described in detail by mentioning its name, the type, the color, country of manufacturer, size of packaging, amount in each package, and other important features that affect the price. So that there will be no dispute between the seller and the buyer later on. Right? And of course, when you sell a product, you don't change the price after you sell the product.
They were the conditions, yes. And are you reading it now? I'm guessing.
Yeah. And as for unimportant details that do not concern the purchaser or affect the price, they do not need to be mentioned, and there does not have to be an agreement on them. So basically, when you're doing drop shipping, for example, you had to put the product's name in there. You had to put the product's description in there. You had to put the weight in there because of the shipping. You had to do the for the shipping calculation. You had to put where it was made because it was made in what country, China, India. If it's closed, most likely it'll be India or Bangladesh and so that. And you had to tell them what time or date they'll have it by. And usually when that happens is the carrier. So if it's a priority mail, most drop shippers, they'll ship it within 2 days. So you say 2 to 5 days. You get your product in. Now the main thing is that when you get that product in, you don't change the price on them like halfway and getting to their house. Like, hey, you know what? The price changed. Right? You can't do that. That's not permissible, right? And of course, with dropshipping, that's not how we do it. Once you buy that product, that's what you pay for the product. If it changes the price on us, then that's our that's our bad, right? That means that we get hurt, not the customer. So if let's say you buy the product for me for $39, but from my end they raised it $2 more when I was purchasing it, but that's not the buyer's fault. That's my fault. So I have to eat up that $2 myself and get hurt for that, not the customer.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what it says in here as well. That the price doesn't change in between hands. Right? And of course, the customer gets exactly what you paid for, the type, the color, and the package has to be exactly the same.
Yeah.
So it looks like this was a good. What's that?
Okay, so Abu Mujahid, it seems like you're convinced that it's halal.
No. I think
Okay, so
Jafar's
you're
doing a
not.
good. I'm not 100% convinced yet, but only because of my lack of reading and just completely grasping the concept. I think that's why Jafar explaining it and going through it, yeah, will shed more light on it.
Yeah. So if you read further
Yeah.
from the Islamic Fiqh Council, right? They talk about import contracts where one party delivers a specific product to be delivered at a later date on a regular basis during a specific period. So basically, when you purchase something through online, as well as a contract by one person to another person, that you be supplying them the product that you're paying for. Now, when you're selling products, right? It's not like you're just selling products just out of nowhere. You're actually authorized to sell these products because the dropshippers themselves are saying, yeah, you know what, sell our products for us. So it's not like they're not letting you sell. It's not like they're not aware that you're selling their products for them, right? So they're giving you permission to sell their products, and they're giving you a lower price for a reason.
So you have permission from them.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
Right.
so you have to take that into consideration as well. Now, if let's say if you didn't have permission from me, then you would be able to sell that. You would not be able to sell that product from me.
But have they given permission, or they just or they just don't know?
Yeah, most of them give you permission. For example, if you go through Alibaba or AliExpress, that's what they're known for is drop shipping. They ship each product. If you go to any business or any company that sells products, if you look on the bottom, they'll have like a wholesale or drop shipping service. And what you do is you sign up for that.
Got it. Got you.
and you apply for that. But let's talk about dropshipping, right? Like, how does dropshipping work? How do you make money off dropshipping, right? Because that's what a lot of people want to see, right? A lot of people want to know is how do you make money off dropshipping?
Okay, so
Maya,
what's the
you tried
top
it before, right?
dropshipping website? I have actually, I haven't successfully done it, but I did it once. Sorry about that. I did it once, and it was a CBD bottle. So I got the customer to buy what I posted. So he sent the money. I bought it with his money, and I shipped it the next day.
Yeah, I mean,
And how much did you make off it? How much you generally make? Like what, 5%?
So I actually so it was selling for like $10, and I sold it for $70.
70.
Yeah, I sold the bottle for $70,
And
and it was
you got
going
it
for
for
10.
10.
you saw a few of them, didn't you?
Yeah,
What the heck?
actually, I still have like a box full of them. I still haven't sold it fully, but
How did you make like a what, 700% margin?
yeah, because basically CBD was hot at the time, and it was a phenomenon, right? So you just have to sell it in a way where people buy it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a big bottle. It was like a
Okay.
450
Can I?
milliliter bottle.
Yeah, let me just read out
So
something here. So, in Salam, I'm reading something from a website called ilfeed.com. I think where people ask questions about things. And here it's just talking about dropshipping. And it's saying that in Salam transactions, which is obviously the concept we're talking about from the hadith of Ibn Abbas. So, in Salam transactions, the buyer pays the agreed amount, okay, to the seller for an item on a set day and place.
Yeah.
Okay. And you confirmed so far that Jafar that we have a specific period and a date and a delivery date and a place that we're going to give the product, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So in dropshipping, all the same components are there except with the addition of a wholesaler slash manufacturer. So this is he's saying this guy is the main difference between dropshipping and Pay Salam at the moment. He said, but even in Salam, the seller does not need to disclose how he will procure the sold item to the buyer. What does procure mean? Produce, right? Yeah, produce.
Yeah, where he gets it from,
Basically,
where he gets it from. And
yeah,
you
where he
definitely, you
gets it.
definitely don't do that. I mean, why you didn't show where your supply is from? I mean,
Yeah,
it don't
and
make any sense.
here he's saying, which is true and indicative of the hadith, implicated by the hadith, that you don't need to disclose generally where you're getting it from, however you got it, because it doesn't mention that. To the buyer, as long as it's not haram. Basically, as long as the place or the product is not haram where he's getting it from, etc. Therefore, the Sharia does not stipulate that the wholesaler manufacturer be an explicit part of the transaction. So it is
I would
obvious
hope
that
not, man. I would hope not, because I would rather see. Let's see your wholesaler. It's all about wholesalers where you get product from, bro. People spend 10, 15 years finding a right supplier to supply them the right product for the right price. Now, if you give that up, if you give that up on your product, then you can say goodbye to your business. And that's why you don't share where you get the product from. This is, like you said, halal. No, it's not alcohol. It's not gambling products. It's not like something that be haram. Then you're all good.
yeah,
Now you do. Sometimes like me. Sometimes I'll put down on the bottom like it's drop shipped, right? And that's just me. Just letting people know that's being drop shipped from like Amazon or something like that. But other than that, you don't really have to put that on there either. Just as long as you're giving it on time. So if I say 2 day shipping, that means in 2 days you'll get that product there.
right.
Now, if I say first class shipping is usually 3 to 5 days, then they'll get the product there within 3 to 5 days. But the thing is that in the generation that we live in right now, you have tracking numbers. So if you put that tracking number in there, it tells them exactly what day they're gonna get that product in.
Okay, let me just read out the conditions that are stipulated here. So after after listing everything we just mentioned, now is also said these conditions the scholars have explained need to be in place in order for it to apply.
Mm-hmm.
So number one, the sold item must be described in detail
Yeah.
such that the item is distinguishable from its like in the same category. Similarly, all the factors that will impact its price must be stated.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Two, the quantities must be stated, how much you're going to
Mm-hmm.
give them.
Right.
Number three, the date of the delivery must be specified and agreed, as well as address of the receipt.
Right.
So we this so far everything seems in line, yeah?
Yeah.
Four, after the above details are clarified, the price must be concluded. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
Number five, the item must be normally attainable at the date of delivery and not down to chance or luck.
Right.
Yeah, which is generally the case. It cannot be for an exact item. For example, this particular iPhone with the serial number XYZ. Therefore, it has to be for a product.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
different.
yeah, it has to be something for which there's many of its kind. It can't be like a
Exactly.
unique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The item's price must be paid in full at the time of the agreement, and it cannot be delayed.
Yeah.
So basically, what the pay it can't be done in part payments. They have to make the complete payment. There's no finance on this when there's a
Yeah,
delay in
I
the.
don't think you ever, I don't think you ever gonna see a finance in Amazon or eBay or anything.
Yeah, that salam cannot be done with any of the riba items, which are sold by weight or measure, where delay is prohibited when exchanging one for another.
Yeah,
For
we're not
example,
doing no, yeah, we're not doing no like walnuts or this and that, like, by the pound or something. This is just a
yeah,
product.
barley,
Yeah,
wheat, things that
yeah, we don't do
basically
that.
can
Yeah, we're not doing that
see.
either. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, these conditions, when applied properly, eliminate the two main reasons for the prohibition of selling before owning.
Yeah, because
Anyone offering,
I think when it came to like goods back then was that if you're selling wheat or you were selling rice and stuff like that, because that was going by the pound, the ounces, and the weight. You feel what I'm saying, right? So that was different because look, um, when it comes to like products like that, the prices change almost in seconds. Like if you look at the market price, right, or for like food, so there's actually a stock. There's actually stocks on food, and people bet on like, okay, is it gonna go up or down?
yeah,
So every second, like a tomato could be like $5. In 1 second, it could drop to $3.
mhm,
Right, and then that's where this comes along because look, if I give you the full amount, and when I give you the full amount, you're like, oh, you know what? I can't take this money no more because the carrots went up $10. Well, I already made a contract with you. You can give me those carrots for what I paid for. You can't give me you can't tell me that now you're not gonna give it to me because it's £10 more now. Give me what you sold it for because I already gave you all the money, right?
yeah,
And that's where you see this issue happening where when it comes to that, and that's maybe where I think that the other one was about is this, where changing money and having a contract, and then you change the contract in the middle because of the price going up or down.
mm,
So whatever you agree on is what you pay, right?
Yep.
So with drop shipping, we're not going by weight. We're
Hmm.
going by the product. We're going by the brand. And we're going by the description and how many you're getting, and then the shipping.
yeah. It seems, wallahi, alhamdulillah, it seems very profound, like a good way to do business, man.
It's the only way to do business. Because remember, we're living in a time right now where, before there used to be stores. Like you went to the shopping mall, it used to be full. The shopping mall used to be like totally full. But you see, shopping malls closing down because the stores are closing down for the fact that they don't need that extra room or storage, or they don't need to pay leases and pay extra money for employees when they have an online store and they can just keep it where their suppliers at and just sell their products and just have their suppliers ship it out for them. Why have that some extra space and just pay for something that they don't need anymore?
Yeah, yeah, bro. Like, alhamdulillah,
Gotcha.
so
Yeah.
far it seems. Seems very legit. So what made you stop Mahad, or did you find like a bit of an obstacle?
For me, it's. I mean, something you have to have the juices for it. So if you're not doing it as a full-time thing, then you'll lose the zeal for it because a lot of times you just need the customers. Once you get the customers, then you're gonna keep on doing it and selling and selling and selling. But
So
yeah,
this where we're gonna need Jafar's expertise.
Yeah, it's not only about
yeah, this is why we have this channel.
it's not only about time, right? It's about the products you choose and how
Yeah.
you sell it. Because look, it's all about description, like how we're talking about right now, right? In concrete way, it's said about description. People love to know a lot about the product, right? If you have nothing on that description, they're not gonna buy it. You understand what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right? So you have to be detailed on what you're selling. How is it good for you? What are they purchasing? What was the regular price of this product and how much you're selling it for? You know, the title has to be catchy. The pictures have to be good quality. And the great thing about it is that the companies that you work with, they give you these great pictures. So, the pictures are nice and professional where it attracts the customers. And then, of course, it comes
So
up with shipping. People love free
how
shipping
how
than
was
paying for shipping.
yeah. Okay, so I was just gonna ask, why don't you give us a bit of a like insight on how you do your, or like what kind of industry you're in or whatever, and how
Yeah,
you sort of
so yeah, definitely. So this is where I wanted to do something, and I think I spoke to Mahid about this, and I think it would have been a great idea. What we would do is, for example, me, you, and Mahid, right? We're gonna be doing a live reality type of show where we go from A to Z together on one product and show
mm,
them from step by step on how we found the product, how we contacted the supplier, how we listed the product,
yeah.
and how we generated the money coming in. So that way people can visualize exactly how we did it step by step, and you can implement the same thing with themselves. So when it comes to
Yeah, that's a good
dropshipping,
idea, man.
yeah, so when it comes to dropshipping, right? So you have different ways to dropship. A lot of people do arbitrage. What arbitrage is basically like, let's say if you go to a department store and when you go to a department store, you go to a clearance store, right? Clearance item. And the clearance item, you have toys, you have this. You take your scanner, and you have a Amazon app on there, you have an eBay app, and what you do is you start scanning and seeing what the price is on Amazon. Now you have to make sure that with anything you sell, you want to make at least $5 or more out of it, right? $5 or more after fees, after eBay or Amazon takes the fees away. If you make $5 off each one, right, and you have to look at the BSR. Remember how we were talking about BSR a while back? BSR is
Bestseller
basically the
rank.
bestseller ratings, right? So if you look at one of the videos, I think we have a video of a few months ago. We were talking about BSR. You have to look at the BSR rating as well, like how many are selling every month, right? So let me show you guys something here. I'm gonna share my screen. Let me know if you guys can see my screen.
Not yet. Okay, there we go.
All right, so I'm on Amazon right now, right? So when we're on Amazon, for example, let's say we sell on Amazon. When we're on Amazon, the number one thing we want first to make sure is that what do we want to sell? What category we want to sell? Now Amazon has restrictions for new customers where they can't sell electronics, they can't sell medicine, they can't sell this. So what you want to do is what I normally like to start off with is, let's say, baby products or home products like something like here, like a neck pillow, right? Let's talk about neck pillows. Now everybody loves Netflix because they
Two.
travel, right? Going to sleep. So let's talk about Netflix. So Netflix comes up, and there's a tool that I use. I don't know if you guys remember me showing this to you guys. It's called Jungle Scout. And what Jungle Scout does when I click on this, after I sign in,
So we see the
can you see,
call it
you see my screen?
the set. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you showing this on YouTube or no?
Yeah. You guys see it on YouTube?
It's not coming up on YouTube.
Oh, it's not coming up on YouTube. Oh, you know what? What was it? Am I spelling this right? Amazon seller delete. Can't change my password on this one. All right, there it goes. I was like, man, I must have changed my password. All right, so look, I'm signing in, right? To my, you know what? You guys have access to YouTube, right? Are you guys able to see me on YouTube?
I still see the blog, the entrepreneur thing.
Okay, I'm gonna share it on YouTube. So stay on this panel, but watch it from the front end on YouTube, so that way I can show it to you guys.
Okay, cool.
All right, so all right. All right, can you guys see my screen on YouTube? Type of one if you guys can see my screen on YouTube. No? Oh, yeah. All right, there you go. How about now? Better? You see now? You see it? All right, cool. So let me do it again. All right, so you should be able to see it now. All right, so this is your neck pillow, right? It's pulling up again. All right, so now this is your neck pillows. So now we want to know that okay, this is a good seller, or this is a pretty popular item. Let's see how many people sell it, right? And how many are selling every month. So I'm gonna use this tool right here.
Okay, so we got pillows.
Yeah, so
Let's see the specs on there.
it keeps opening up on here. Let me update this real quick.
Okay.
All right, perfect. So here's neck pillows. I'm going to click on this. Same right here. She's just going in circles, right? Let's do it again. So I'm going to Amazon. And okay, Abu Jai, you think of a product. Let's besides neck pillows, think of a product. My think of a product. Yeah, go ahead, Abu Jai.
Carmax.
Carmex.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Carmex. So Carmex, rubber, right? Rubber Carmex.
yeah.
So we're going to go rubber Carmex, and then we're going to go and click on this.
Gotcha. Okay.
Goes to Amazon. I always get this shit wrong, bro. I don't know why.
So how much you make it dropshipping at the moment? Trevor?
I'm making money, bro. I'm dropshipping. Well, here it is right here. Okay, so check this out. So now let's say we're going here to Amazon, right? And we're looking at these products. So let's look at this one right here. This is called a bestseller. It's $25, Motor Trend. And what I want to know is I want to see what the BSR is on this. BSR will give me an idea on like how much they're selling every month. So right now this one's on number 18. Is that? It's 18 automotive. That's pretty good, bro. 18 is pretty good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here.
So it's 18 in regards to what?
It's number 18
Like the
in
whole.
yeah in automotives, just in the automotives, right? Every category has their own link. So it was number one in automotive floor plans, was number 18 automotives, right?
Okay.
So if it's number 18 automotives, what we do is I need a dog and extension, but that's probably what's not working.
Yeah. So the jungle scout application you're using to find this the rankings and all that stuff, right?
Yeah. I paid for this
So I think
a
that'll be
while back.
a good tip.
It's a real good
So whoever's
software.
watching, that's a good tip.
There's a real good software.
Yep. So whoever's watching, Jungle Scout is the app that is a good app to use for this finding products and the listings and the rankings.
There it goes right there. So there's the floor mats, car mats, right? Wait, so the B star is 18, right? So we're just gonna do it this way. There's a free one too that you guys can use. So it's called from Jungle Scout as well. Use the same.
Yeah. Okay, so we have.
Yeah, it's called an estimator tool. So here's the estimator tool. So this is a free tool as well. So what was it? It was number 18, right? So range is 18. And the USA market, and it's automotive, right? So this means that it says about 6,800 per month for this one right here, the one that we're looking at. So let's look at this one right here. So this one's $24.99. This one right here. So we'll go down to this one. Let's see what the BSR on this one is. BSR on this one's 218, right?
Yeah.
So for that one, about 2,800 a month are sold on this one. How much is it for?
2,800 a month.
So this one's $19.99, right? And they're selling about 2,800 a month. So how much do you think these guys get these products for?
I would say from the original manufacturer.
Yeah, so let's say you go to Alibaba.com.
$5. Maybe $5.
Let's check. So now you know that this is a very sellable product right here, right? Now this is gonna be saturated anyways, right? If we use the software and the software works, most likely this is gonna be a saturated. Oh look, the software is working now. Yeah, the software's working now. Anyways, so this one, look, we're right, 4,128 monthly sales. See that? So the monthly revenue for this one is $82,519 every month that they're making. You see that, right?
Wow. Okay.
So let's go back one.
Yeah.
So that way we're in this part. Now let's click on this again. So car mats right now, if we go to, let's say, Alibaba, see how much we can buy them in bulk, are $14.90 to $19.90. But what we want to do, we want to do drop shipping, right? So now that I know that this is a good product, I'm going to go on eBay now. And watch how drop shipping works. This is called arbitrage. So I'm going to put this right next to this right here. Now watch this.
Okay.
So close this. And this is what you guys want to do in the beginning. If you guys don't have money, this is how you guys start making money. I open up this and I open up this. Now, make sure that you always get the Prime membership, right? It's about $12 a month for Prime. With the Prime membership, you get 2-day free shipping, and it's a free shipping for 2 days. So whatever product you look for, if it has Prime next to it, you're guaranteed to have that product within 2 days. So these are our primes, right?
Exactly.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at one of these, and I'm going to look at this one right here. It's called Armor for All.
Yep.
It's $19.99 over here, right? So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it here. Because I want to see how much they're selling them for here. So I go in here, and I open it up. And you see right here, you can also already see it's going for $27.99, $37, $31, $34. Here from $33 to $71, $39.95. Now over here you're getting for $19.95, right? Free shipping.
Yeah.
Over here you're getting for what? About like $34, right? Range.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the price difference you're getting right here? From $19.99 to $34.99, or $34.
$15.
$15, right? And let's say about $7 goes to the fees.
Yeah, so make $7 profit.
Off each one, right? You see 2-day free shipping right there? So let's go to all these guys right here.
Yeah.
Now this guy has 2 available, right? Right here, you see that? Let's go look at
Yeah.
how many are being sold daily. So check out this one right here. So your free shippings, returns accepted, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on the left side right here and we're gonna see at sold items. The sold items you'll see, but this one sold for $65. It's ridiculous.
Nobody's buying that.
But you see that right here? So $31 right here, right? So let's look at $31 one. So somebody bought on January 14 for $35. But you can also see that that's not that many being sold on here. You see that? If you look at the sold, you don't see that many being sold. You see that? I don't see that many being sold. So that's something that you might not want to sell on eBay now, because now that you know that it's probably selling on here because of the price, but you're not gonna be able to sell that on here because there's not that many people buying it. You see this, right? So many gaps between. But let's see what it's selling real good in Amazon, in eBay. We'll go click on eBay. And we'll go down. Trending on eBay right now. So you got Amazing Spider-Man, the national champions, LSU national champions trending. You got Joker, the movie, Corningware. So let's look at Corningware here. So 314 people watching this one right here. See that? Why are 314 people watching this, bro? Shut up.
And for Corming, what?
$800, bro. $800 for this corning, bro. What the hell's going on?
It's a bowl, for God's sakes. $800. Is that really? Are people really buying this?
Yeah, look at that, bro. Corningware.
$2,000.
Something special about these
But it's
corningware.
okay. But wait a minute. So the same bowl is going for $90, $19, $30.
It's weird, right?
Okay, so why is that? Why is the price so different? Like,
I don't know. I don't know why it's selling for so much. It's weird, right? That should be a reason, though. I mean, so many people buying it. So we got Michael Porter, we got Turbo. Oh, look, taxes are coming in season.
Check Amazon. Check Amazon for the bowl again.
Yeah, corningware, right? So corningware. This is the corningware. Oh shit, $120 for this one. Oh, you know what? I think because it's vintage. See the style to it? It's different than the style right here. I think these are vintage corningware. See, this is 1970s for $121.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's antique.
Yeah, it's antique. But arbitrage, you see how you do the dropshipping, right? Like arbitrage is like what you can do is you can go to these different places like Walmart, um, Target. And what you do is you can find these products and you can go on eBay and Amazon and see what they're going for and how many people are buying it. Right?
The only thing is that when you ship it to the buyer, they're gonna see that it's coming from Amazon, not eBay.
Yeah, that's fine. See, a lot of customers don't really care about what the box says is what's inside the box. They just want to make sure that they get that product that they paid for.
Yeah.
That's what they're paying for, right? Is that product. They're not paying for that box. If that box says Jafar, you think they're gonna care if it says Jafar on it? They're gonna care like if they open the box and there's gonna be a little piece of paper saying, "See, I got you."
What do you mean?
They're gonna care what's in the box, right? So if you gave them a piece of paper in the box, then they're gonna care. They're gonna be like, "Yo, where the hell's my product at?"
But like, are they not gonna see on the box that you like charge what your price, what you bought it for, and what they bought it for?
No. Because they don't get the receipts or anything like that, right? Because well, I think it's 150 something views per. This is something they want to look for. No, bro. What happens is that most of these people, why do you think they use eBay? Or why do you think they use Amazon, for example? Because is either they trust the place where they're buying it from, or
Guaranteed.
oh my god, look at this, bro. Is this right? Am I reading this right? $102. Was this the same exact one?
Don't think so. That's the new one. The one you were looking at was the Xbox One.
So this is the. Let's just use this. Try this using the model number. This is it right?
Yeah.
So it's 124 nude. What's this over here? Well, look at that, bro. Look at. And what's the shipping time on this? Economy shipping, right? So if you sold it from here to Amazon as a drop ship, what's the BSR on this? 1229. So 360 a month is being sold. How much is Walmart selling this for? Walmart's also selling for 122. All right, so it's gonna be so you guys are selling the cheapest right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's refurbished though. What was your Abu Dhabi before that?
Can't remember.
So Abu Dhabi, what you need to do, right, is when you look at products, right? You want to look at products in 3 different areas, and you want to see where's the cheapest, but you also want to see how many people are buying it monthly. And so, for example, like we were looking at neck pillows, or we're looking at mats and stuff like that. Now, if you look at all three of these areas right here, right, it'll give you a good indication. Like, look, this is out of stock right here. I didn't even notice that. That's why these guys selling so many of them. It's ridiculous, bro. Anyway, so if I went on eBay and I'm looking at this product, I'm looking at I was selling TVs on Black Friday. I was making some good money on TVs. But you guys know that, look, right now it's January, right? So what's going to be popular right now in this type of season?
Well, for me, in my city, Toronto, it's definitely going to be shovels.
Yeah, so shovels, like
snow.
ski masks, right? Because
Yeah.
we have to look at the things that people can buy every day. So ski masks is a great idea. So let's look at ski masks. So look at here, ski masks are $8.95 right here, right? Look how many are being sold.
Yeah.
610 sold already on this one. So 764 of these have been sold already, bro. Oh, this for $6.52. How much do you think you guys buying this for, man? I mean, that's a lot sold, man. 367 people are watching this per day. How many of those 367 people are buying it every day, though?
Maybe half.
$1.79. This is $15.99 for over here on this one. $5.99. This one's selling for $16 on here. What if you sold it from here? And just look at the BSR on this.
It's windproof.
That's a sucking BSR rating right there. Bro, let's see, there's another one here.
2 million.
Yes, ugly, right?
That's the worst I've seen.
Here's one's $11.90. Right here. Yeah, that's still ugly right there. Look at it.
I think you're looking at like Not nice ones, bro. Like ugly colors and that.
Yeah, I'm not probably looking at the right ones. Baklava, full face. But anyways, so let's look at something else. Let's look at something that I've been selling a lot of right now. All right. And I don't care showing this one because I'm gonna stop selling it anyways. I think I hit the market already for this one. So this one is called.
What?
I'll show you what it is.
Controllers.
No.
What are you gonna show? Have you been selling this recently?
Yeah, I sold a lot of these. So over the holidays.
What is it? Movers.
I think I showed it to you guys. Well, back.
Movers strap. What?
Yeah, so these are mover strap, back straps.
Right.
So if you look at this, right, like even
So what
women
you
can
been
use
selling?
this.
Which one you been selling?
Yeah, these one right here, carrying ones.
This one's yours.
So yeah, so check this out, right?
Uh,
I don't share my stores, bro. But let me show you something. Check this out.
you don't show your what your scores.
Yeah, my store names. I don't. There's one thing that I learned from my mentors that and don't ever share your store names or anything like that, because that's how people steal
What's
your ideas and your products.
what's
But look at it. Look at
what's
this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look how much they're selling for. You see that?
what's the store name? What do you like your ID? You mean?
Yeah, your store ID and so that.
So basically, like your actual account that you sell from. It.
Yeah, exactly. You never want to show that. You never want to show the name of your store or anything like that.
But one of these is yours.
Yeah, one of these are mine. Exactly. And on eBay as well. So
Okay.
actually there's three
And
of them on
how
here that are mine.
3 of them are yours. That's
Yeah,
the
three of them are
movers.
mine. Yeah, the movers. So
Okay.
I'll let you guess.
And
I'll let you guess. I'll let you guess. But let me show you something, though,
why
right?
why are the price ranges so different?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to show you, right? So the price of the ranges are different because they're different brands. They're the same products but different brands. You see that? And
Okay,
what's
and is
happening
yours
is
branded
that,
or is yours regular?
huh?
Is yours branded or is yours regular?
Yeah, I mean, I have my own brand on mine, right? But I'm not going to tell you, I mean, what brand is mine. Come on, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, we're alive right now, right? Anyways, so look, this is $29.99, right? You see that, right?
Ah, I can see you.
You see that, right? It's
Yeah.
$29.99, right? So how much is it selling over here on this?
You getting it from Ali's?
Yeah, I'm getting from Alibaba.
So you're not dropping it.
No, I'm not dropping it, but you can drop ship it. That's what I'm gonna show you right now. Check this out.
Oh, but show me on Ali, innit? How much is that? You getting it from Ali?
But what's the ruling on that type of that drop shipping though?
What dropping?
Like if you get it from Alibaba,
No, I buy them in bulk on
That's not even
Alibaba.
dropping. That's just selling, bro.
Yeah, I buy it in bulk, bro.
yeah.
So look, this is the mover straps here. Look, check this out. So you see these lifting moving straps right here, right? They're going for
Wow, what the heck?
$10, $7. You see that? You see that,
Yeah,
right? Look at this,
uh-huh.
$10, right? 320 sold, right? So over here they're going for $15.99, $19.99, $20.99, $29.99, $19.90, $19, $34, $46, $11.99, $18.99, $19.50, $30, $46, $18, $20, $19.
So it's not gonna work.
What's that?
eBay would not work for this.
Yeah, it would, bro.
How?
Yeah, because it's free shipping, right? So when you go in here, you have within with Amazon you have 7 to 14 days to ship it out to have them have it in their homes, right? Unless you go Prime. But you go Prime, the only way you go Prime is if you have bulk and then you send it to Amazon and Amazon ships it with you.
Oh, so instead of doing Amazon to eBay, this time you're gonna do eBay to Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. So you could go back and forth, right, if you want to.
Okay. So here, obviously, we'd sell on a thing, right?
But see, look, it's free economy shipping. You see that? It's free shipping. And what you do is you just contact the seller and say, look, man, I'm wanting to use to deliver these to my customers. Don't leave any what do you call it receipt in there. And they'll say no problem.
Oh wait, so you don't want no receipt in there
Right. So they won't send a receipt in the box with the shipping.
because
If you want to buy this in bulk, right? In bulk on Alibaba.
but they're gonna be buying from Amazon. You're gonna be selling from eBay.
Yeah. But I'm giving you ideas on what you can sell. It's like $5, $5 to $6 in between.
Okay. And what about fees? Fees are only about $2 on Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After fees and everything.
So how are these movers been coming along for you?
Awesome.
How much are you selling of these recently?
I'm saying a good like I think I'm pushing out like a good like 3,000-4,000 a month.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, bro,
But even now,
this is like the best thing out there, bro, for movers.
are you getting it from Ali? Yeah?
Yeah, I get it for like $2 a piece.
And then you're branding it up.
And you brand them up, and then you gotta put a good price on it, and you let Amazon sell it for you, man. And you just
How much you making after fees on each one?
you probably make like maybe like $5-6 off each one.
So you're making about 20 grand a month of this.
Yeah. Now, if you have like 2, 3 more products, you should make a lot more money.
Yeah, but you're making about 20 bags of this product in a month.
Yeah. Now you also have to remember that it's on your own brand right now. If it was a branded one, then you'll be competing against other people. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So you have to have your own listing,
Yeah.
and you have
But if you go,
to promote it correctly.
didn't you say there was a way to copy someone else's brand though? Generic.
Yeah. No. Well, not copying somebody's brand. The product is the same, right? But you change the name, so it could be like Abu Mujahid's brand belt straps. Look, if you look in here, right, on Amazon, for example, you see everybody has their own
Yeah, but really it's the
brand.
same thing.
But you see it's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You see it's the exact same thing, right?
Yeah.
They might be getting it from the same supplier I'm getting it from.
So how the hell do you hitting that much on it if there's so many people
Bro,
on
these
there?
guys are probably hitting more than me. Look, this guy right here is a bestseller. So let's see how many is this guy selling.
Which one's you?
Let's see how many this guy's selling. Look, 417, right? And tools in.
So you're doing 3,000, 4,000.
Yeah, give or take. Let's see what this guy's making.
So he must be doing way more than that.
Yeah, let's check. 417 tools, right? Tools. You guys see tools normally or something?
Just do it on thing.
Here, home
Home
improvement.
improvement.
Let's do home improvement.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's home improvement. It must be
Maybe home and garden.
try home and garden. No, it's not that.
No, I don't know.
Maybe it's sports and outdoor. No, I don't know. You know, the software is not. It's not the best, isn't it?
This one isn't there. This one sucks. But these guys probably doing like at least go 5,000-6,000, bro. Maybe a little bit more than that. Cause 418 is a pretty good number, man.
Yeah, man.
That's a pretty good number, man. So Abu Jack, what do you feel like drop shipping? What did you have in mind in drop shipping?
What do you mean?
Like dropshipping. What did you have in mind for dropshipping?
What products?
Yeah, products.
Uh, oh, I don't know at the moment. Uh,
I don't know, just to get you on that. You don't know? Okay, think of it this way, right? When you look for a product, right? Don't think of a product that you want to sell. Think of a product that a customer will like to buy, right? So, let's say, for example, a bicycle, right? Like someone knows bicycles. Like people buy bikes, people buy stuff for the cars. But what you want to look for is the items that people need every day. Like for a car, you might need a sunglass holder, or like for sunglasses, or um, the cell phone holders for the vents,
Mm.
or maybe a car pillow, cushion pillow, for the back while they're driving. So you have to look at these things, and then you want to look at how saturated it is, right? But when you're drop shipping, you have to look at, like, let's say, for example, movies that are coming out, the season, what's in season right now, right? Um, for example, Legos, right? Legos come out with like Star Wars and Harry Potter and all these other ones. They're very popular with kids, right? So when you look at these products, then you want to go on Amazon, you want to go on eBay, you want to go on these other, you want to go on any website that you think of that sell products and see how much it costs. See how much it costs between them, and see how many people are buying them by the BSR ratings, by if you go on eBay checking out sold, or how many they've been selling, how many people are viewing it, and all these other things. Then you want to look at the fees and make sure the fees are correct. So once you have calculated the fees, for example, eBay takes 10%, plus PayPal takes their percentage. So there's a calculator, there's a free calculator you can use to see what the eBay fee is going to be. Now, if you're making $5 to $6 off each product, let's say you can sell at least 50, 60 a day, maybe, right, of that product. Then you're making a pretty good money when it comes to just off one product. So it's all about quantity, right? Because I see some people, what they'll do is they'll sell a product, but they'll raise it to like $50 more or something like that. But they only sell like one or two of them a day.
Yeah, yeah. That's usually what I did, but
Yeah, but
that's
but
probably
the
what
thing
I
is that
the mistake I made.
yeah, but the thing is that you're holding you down. Where if you only sold it and made only $5, $10 off of it, or $5, $6, you probably sell maybe like 30 of them on a day because the price is fair. It's not that high. So like my would have sold if you got it for $10. If you would have sold it for $20 or $25, you probably would have sold the whole box and probably an additional box right away. And you'll be making
Yeah,
$5 off each one.
right. So the key is, so this is a key point of the show. Um,
So the key point was that
it's
first of all it's halal,
quantity
right?
over price, right?
Yeah, it's quantity over price, so it's arbitrage, right? So it's by you buying low and selling higher.
Got you. Yeah,
And dropshipping is basically you if you find a supplier, right? Like I usually do arbitrage and then I do dropshipping, of course. If you have your own regular supplier that you buy from. So for example, I just got a connection for women clothing, and they're willing to dropship for me, right? And they're nice. They're like Islamic moderate type of Islamic clothing, like um, something that women, like Muslim women, will wear outside, but they're all clothed, like everything is covered. But the designs are nice, they're long dresses and stuff like that. So they're willing to drop ship it for me. So all I gotta do is put it on a website and sell it. So the key thing for today was that, guys, instead of buying bulk, you could do drop shipping, either arbitrage, meaning that you find it from one place and sell it to the other, or you find a wholesaler or manufacturer that's selling you products, and you list those products on Amazon, eBay, or Shopify, and whenever you sell it, you just purchase it and ship it out to your customers. And there's no money that's invested in except the one that you open up your accounts, and so you probably gonna need maybe like $200, $300 maximum to start the business up. If you could generate $2,000 to $3,000 a month on just drop shipping of one or two products, then you think about it. If you had 10 products and doing drop shipping, and you're making like $2,000 to $3,000 off each product, and then you can scale that. So when you start building a brand, you start buying in bulk. That's where you get the real money at. Because now you're selling in bulk. So instead of selling, $5 $10, you can get cheaper buying in bulk and selling it and getting more profit and selling for the same price. So the product you're buying for like $10 $15 and you're raising them $5, so you can make $5 off of it. You can probably buy the same product for like $3 $4 and still charge the same amount and make like $10 off of it. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So what we need to do is what Abu Jad, do you want to try this? If you're serious about dropshipping, I'll help you out in dropshipping. The back chat, and we'll look at products to sell. And if Monday
Yeah,
wants to jump on it too.
might as well get.
I mean, like we'll actually look at each product and put in like start up an account for you and everything,
Yeah,
and mine as well. And then what we do is we just start selling products. And then what you do is every week or every 2 weeks you come online and show your how you've been doing.
progress.
Yeah, your progress. How's that sound?
Progress.
You cool with that? Matt, you cool with that?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah,
Um,
sounds good. It's something that the people will benefit from as well. So
yeah.
I
So
think this was a good start, like a good episode for people to, like an introduction type of thing.
yeah. So basically, guys, what we're gonna do is Mahid and Abu Mujahid, we're all gonna be starting a store together. Dusty Foot, to start up a store, you don't need that much. The only thing you need money for is basically if you want to advertise, but you don't need to advertise with eBay or Amazon because they do the advertising for you. What you definitely need money for is when you're buying and purchasing the products, but that you're not going to need either because when you sell the products, when you're purchasing the products. So I don't really think you need any money except for Amazon, maybe Amazon Prime membership. Pretty much, right, Ryan? I think that's all you need money for. Is
Yeah, that's all you need. That's all you need.
yeah, that's all you need. So there's not really nothing involved when it comes to investing. Only thing you'll be investing is your time.
Exactly.
Aaron says, "Count me in." Okay, so hey, Aaron can jump on too, man. You can do the study with us too. We're gonna do like a team thing, and bust out some. But Abu Dhabi, if you're serious, then let's do it, bro. I'm down with it.
But if you're down to jump in with me, I'm down to jump in with you.
All right, so anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that because I know you guys probably want to go and jump on some controversial channels and see what's going on over there. But do you guys have any questions about dropshipping?
Is that to the chat?
Yeah, chat
Or
or
to
you
us?
guys, anybody?
Question time is over, boy.
Yeah. Dusty, do you have any questions?
Yeah, man. Alhamdulillah, it was quite beneficial.
All right, that's going. You can go back and watch it. But what we'll be doing is me, Mahid, Abu Mujahid, and Sasax. We're gonna start up a store together, each of us, and we're gonna start doing some drop shipping. And we're gonna help each other out finding the products to sell on there, and make some money. And once we do that, we're gonna show you progresses every week on how we've been doing with our stores. So let's see if everyone can live up to that challenge and keep persistent and see who makes the most. And by the end of the month, oh, let's see who makes the most by the end of the next month, end of February. Whoever wins, or whoever loses buys us lunch. Or actually, no, we can't do that because,
You got no money, man.
yeah, whoever wins,
Buys everybody lunch.
yeah, right, buys everybody money. Now we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. So end of month, guys. Let's see end of February. Let's see who makes the most. If you they get bragging rights. Whoever wins by the end of February gets bragging rights for a month. Is that cool?
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Ah, cool, for sure. All right, let's do that. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. I'm Muslim Entrepreneur. And just keep it positive and check out the show if you guys missed it. To learn how to drop ship. Awesome.
All right, brother. Peace out.
Yo, Abu Zaid.
So, yes, bro.